So good morning, good afternoon, or evening, depending on where you are here on planet Earth. My name is Countess, and this session is called How to Get More Leads, More Sales, and More Revenue Without Leaving Your Home or Office. And this is a 20-minute version of a 90-minute workshop that I do. So I sure hope that you'll enjoy it. I'm sure that you will. So let me back up a few slides here. Hang on a second. I wasn't at the beginning. That's one of the great things about live, as they call it, live TV. So I'm going to start again. How's that? And we'll still end on time. So if you have a place to be at the top of the hour, you'll be able to get there with plenty of time. Hi, this is Countess, and welcome to today's webinar. This is one of a series of webinars that we're doing 7 days a week at exactly this time of day. And my goal is to help businesses who you may be in a business that's doing absolutely wonderfully during this critical time in our economic climate. But for many, I know that it's a difficult time. And so my goal in providing these free webinars every single day is to help bring the business community together, because together we will succeed. And what you're about to learn are tips that will allow you to do more business, get more leads, get more sales, get more revenue. If you have questions or comments along the way, please enter your questions and comments by using the Q&A or chat box down at the bottom of the screen. If you're not sure where to find the Q&A or chat box, or when I ask you to raise your hand, just move your mouse down to the bottom of the screen. That's where you'll be able to put in some questions and comments. What I'm doing right now is just looking at another screen here, so later in the session I could ask another poll question. All right, so here's what I'm going to teach you over the next 20 minutes. It's how to get more leads and more sales and more revenue without leaving your home or office. Now, this is a 20-minute version of a 90-minute workshop, so it's going to be condensed. I'll be going through some of the content probably more quickly than I would have had we had more time together. But I do encourage you to join me for the longer version of this of this workshop. And you could find out when it will be scheduled, or when it is scheduled, by going to our website. That's thecountessgroup.com. And just looking for the upcoming events tab. It may be labeled seminars and webinars. Okay, so I have a question for you. And I would like to make sure, Rachel, yes, you are muted. Everybody is muted. No worries there. So my question for you is, what is it that keeps you up at night? Go ahead and let me know that. Put it in the Q&A or chat box, and I'll read off some of the answers that come in. What is it that keeps you up at night? Aside from if you have a young one, a baby crying at night, what is it that keeps you up at night? Eric says prospecting. Michael says getting customers. Diane says coronavirus, sure. Paying bills. How do you promote brand awareness? Those are some of the questions that are coming up. Great. So somebody did say I need more customers. Nobody yet said I need to follow up faster. One of the things that I'm going to talk about is that money likes speed. And so if you have clients or customers that you have not been in touch with, today would be a perfect time to do that. You do need to follow up faster, because leads go cold very quickly. Maybe you need to hire help to keep up with these leads, or to keep up with your scheduling or your invoicing, and you can't afford it. I know oftentimes that those are some of the things that people say to me in the live events. Some people say, you know, I'm just tired of doing the same thing over and over. Rachel says, I've got trouble hitting goals. Bikash says, generating new ideas. Does it ever feel like you're doing too much? Raise your hand if sometimes it just seems overwhelming. Eric says, yeah, that's me. Anastasia, Dana, Mark, Bikash, Ron, Harris, Claudia, Teresita. Yeah, and who also, let me put your hands down for a moment here. Who would like to spend more time with their family? I know I would. How about you? Yeah, just about everybody there. Well, not everybody, but a lot of people are raising their hand that they'd like more time with family. And so, maybe this is something that you're saying. You're like, hey, that sounds like me. Well, what if you could multitask without trying? What if you could own your own time? What if you could simplify your life? Have faster follow up, super fast follow up? What if you could close more sales? What if your clients could say, you hear me? What if you could wow your clients every step of the way? Eric says the analogy I like to use is that you're flying a plane, but you need to change the motor at the same time. That's very good. Hey, my name is Ken Countess. I've been a marketer for 40 years. I'm in my 20th year as an independent consultant, helping businesses of all sizes grow. And before that, I was a senior executive at 3 Fortune 100 companies, CVS, huge pharmacy company, Motorola, where I spent over 20 years, and Marriott. I'm managing director of the Countess Group. We help businesses like yours gain an unfair advantage over your competition by helping you get more business more quickly. We also teach you how to target your marketing, and I will be spending some time on that this morning or afternoon or evening, depending on where you are. Over my 40-year career, as I mentioned, I've been working with big companies and super small companies. Our sweet spot is somebody in between. We teach you how to launch new products. We teach you how to stay on top of your leads so that they don't go cold and you could generate more sales. So if you're ready, let's go ahead and get started. I'm going to talk about CRM. What is CRM exactly? It's customer relationship management. And really what it is it's an online software tool. It allows you to store leads and customers in one place. And it helps you to track activities and track the behavior of your leads so that you know right away if they're engaging with you. Or maybe there's something, maybe you need to light a fire under them so that they will do more business. This is rocket fuel for your business. If you haven't used a CRM software before, you'll find it is immensely powerful. This is not just simply sending out an email and hoping somebody replies or just opens up the email. This is about really learning how to grow your business using software automation. Software automation that doesn't cost a lot, but yet generates an enormous return on your money, an enormous return on your time. It helps get your business organized. It helps you save time, and it makes your business smarter. So here's what a CRM tool looks like. On the left-hand side, you're seeing a contact. We'll call her Julie. And on the right-hand side, you get to see not only Julie, but all the other contacts that I might have in my CRM tool. And what this allows me to do is keep track of all of my contacts, not only their contact information, but the last time we connected, the last time he or she may have set an appointment on my calendar, the last time I might have invoiced that person, where they are in the sales pipeline. So it's called automation, but what is it exactly? Well, it's an online tool that works with your CRM. What automation does is set up automatic messages and automatic activities, and it can respond, we like to say, automagically to messages that come in and activities that you need to do. So the automation is like multiplying you. So for those of you who said, I wish I had more people to do what I need to get done, or for those of you who say, God, I like that one, flying the plane and need to change the motor at the same time, that's what automation will allow you to do. The power of automation is that it takes over repetitive tasks. So for example, let's say you need to continually send emails out. These systems will do it for you automatically. Let's say someone responds to something you send. It allows you to follow up while you're sleeping. What I mean by that is your clients and your customers, especially now, are working all kinds of hours. For those who are accustomed to being in a 9-to-5 environment, they're now working from home by and large, right? So many, I think I heard that 40 states in the US now have stay-at-home orders, which means we can't go to the office. And because of that, we're working very different hours than we did before. So your prospects may be reading an email, for instance, that you sent out in the morning. They're getting to it when it's more convenient for them. They don't have to be in the office right now. So they get to it maybe when you've gone off to sleep. So they can send a reply to you, and the automation will respond back automatically, perhaps while you're sleeping. So all in all, what this does is it speeds up your response. They don't have to wait for a reply. You don't have to wait to send that next email out. This stuff does it for you. It sends the right message at the right time to the right person. So here's what it looks like pictorially. This is an example of how automation works. So let's say that someone visits your website and they fill out a form. Maybe they're shopping. Maybe they're just saying, I want to join your mailing list. Maybe they've filled out your contact form and they want to know more about your business. Whatever it is, they've gone to your website, they fill out a form. Then you've set up your system, your automation, to send out a series of emails to your new lead. And you dictate what that message is. You dictate when it goes out. Do you want it to go out instantly? Do you want to wait a few hours, a couple of hours, a few days? That's entirely up to you. But you can send a series of emails out that are triggered depending on what action that person took. And if they did take an action, let's say they reply, then the system will automatically send out the right reply on your behalf. If they didn't reply, you can have the automation set up so that it reminds them that you sent them a reply and you're waiting for their response. All of this happens automatically. You can also allow them to book an appointment with you when it's convenient for both of you. And many of you on this webinar have already done that with me, where you may have attended an event. I invite you to a free consultation, and you get an email from me that shows you my availability on my calendar, and you get to pick the day and time that work for you. That eliminates the chasing back and forth, or getting on the phone and leaving a voicemail saying, when are you available? Here's when I'm available. This is all done automatically for you. And then when that happens, you get a notification that somebody booked time with you. It shows you when they booked the time, but even better, it places it on your calendar for you. So you don't have to go chasing things down. Contact info of that individual and the appointment activity is automatically added into your CRM, into your customer relationship management software. And then appointment reminders are automatically sent. You don't have to do it manually. So many of you I know who have booked time with me, you comment when we actually do connect and you say, wow, that reminder was really helpful. Well, the computer's systems are doing it for me. The automation is doing it for me. I don't have to chase down everybody that's set up time with me. I've got thousands of people in my contact database. Can you imagine having to go through each one of those manually? So here's good news. Small businesses have an advantage. The advantage is that as a small business, and even as a mid-size or large business, we can personalize our communication back to someone scheduling time on our calendar, or we can personalize the invoice. Big businesses can sound cold, can't they? So using a system like this, you have full control. You can keep your messaging authentic. You can use your voice, talk in the way that you speak, and you can customize everything so you don't sound like a robot. Now let's talk about how to get more leads. On the left side of your screen, you'll see the customer view. What your system, when it sends something out, what it will look like to the customer. And on the right side of the screen, you'll see what it looks like on your side. So here on the left side, this is a landing page, a website. We like to call them landing pages because this is a place where someone will enter in their information. So on the left, this is what your customer sees. On the right, that's what it looks like in your CRM system. How you get more appointments, once again, on the left is the customer view, right? So on the left, it says, hey, Jeff, thanks for reaching out to me. Choose a time we can meet, click the button. And what it looks like to me when Jeff makes that appointment is it pops in automatically on my calendar. Nothing I need to do manually. So how do you get more sales and more revenue? Once again, on the left side, that's an invoice that, in this example, Jody received from my system. I just created the invoice and hit send. Jody gets a pretty nice looking email that says, hey, here's the invoice, click here to pay. That's the indication I get on the right side, is that I got paid. So I don't have to manually go in and check to see if Jody actually paid that invoice or not. So the next thing is, how do we get organized? That, of course, is the million-dollar question. Here's another way to think about that million-dollar question. What if someone wanted to buy your business for $1 million? Would you be ready to sell? They would want your book of business. They would want all of your contacts, all of your sales information. You need to be organized. Businesses don't grow or fail. Some are just bought. So are you ready for that just in case it happens? So my question is, where do you keep your contacts and data and other stuff? In your phone with texts and voicemails that are just simply saved as contacts? Maybe you have Post-it notes that look kind of like the background that you see behind me. Spreadsheets. By the way, that's not how I organize. That's just a graphic. Spreadsheets. In other software tools you use, like QuickBooks, and then you use Gmail or Outlook, and then email marketing. What this does is it allows you to store everything in one place. These things are critical to your business. And all of this stuff I talked about enables you to follow up more quickly. So how do you get more revenue? I mentioned earlier that money loves speed. So when you have leads, you've got to stay in front of that lead. Share your thoughts. So for example, getting email out, get it out immediately, or call them, or text them, or share a video. All the things I talked about, we need to put time frames around it. Why? Because turning leads into customers doesn't happen automatically. 80% of sales require 5 follow-ups after that initial contact. How would you like to do that automatically? And did you know that about half of salespeople only make 1 follow-up call? And these are professionals. So if you're wondering why more sales don't close, these are 2 stats why. 80% of the time, you need to have at least 5 follow-ups. So you could do that using software. and you don't have to be on the phone all the time chasing people down. You can stay engaged with current customers fairly easily. Electronically, you can send them a thank you email, a card, a gift, or a call. You can have them join your online community. You can wow them with your responsiveness. You can stay engaged with surveys and downloads and videos, invitations to events, and maybe emails from your staff if you're fortunate enough to have people working with you. Repeat customers cost less, they buy more, and they refer you. Repeat customers can double your profits with just a 5% increase in retention. Turn your online visitors, people who come to your website, people who connect with you on social media, wherever they find you. You can automate your follow-up with an email, with text, with phone calls. You can also have introductory calls. You can have them request an appointment from you.
Welcome to Keep. Keep is an all-in-one CRM, sales, and marketing automation software designed for growing businesses. We'll show you how Keep organizes all your info, helps you always follow up, close more leads, automate your daily work, gets you paid, and allows you to impress your clients. Seriously, all that in one platform. Say you need to quickly connect with a client, but you're struggling to find their contact information. With Keep, all of your client info is at your fingertips in one place, synced with your apps and email inbox so you never miss an opportunity to get a lead. Keep makes it easy to take the right next action for every lead. Your team and work is growing, and important things start falling through the cracks, leading to lost business. Stop missing details and close more leads with our scalable sales process. You can track leads all in one place with our powerful Keep pipeline. Customize the stages of your sales cycle to correspond with the way you do business and move leads along the visual dashboard. Let's say you want to easily send emails and create tasks once a lead is moved from one stage to another. You can do that with pipeline automation. You're trying to set up a meeting with a client and going through the pain of email to find a time that works for everyone involved. Set your schedule in Keep. Your clients can simply see when you're free and easily book and accept appointments with you. You are manually sending the same emails over and over again. Using our powerful campaign builder to automatically capture and email new leads, assign tasks, and send emails that nurture leads into paying clients. Create any kind of automation you want to fit your process and needs, making Keep the most powerful tool on the market for CRM. Say you want to automate a consultation request with leads. With Campaign Builder, you can set up sequences to trigger events, such as when a lead clicks on an email link. Your time is valuable. Let Keep do the hard work and help you grow your business. We see how you spend hours of tedious, awkward bill collecting. No one wants to do that. Keep gets you paid faster with online invoices, payment reminders, and automatic recurring payments. Can't remember who you need to send an invoice to? We'll tell you. See who has opened, viewed, and paid your invoices. Create and send invoices straight to clients within minutes. Keep is here to make you and your business efficient, productive, and successful.
So if you're looking for some really great software that allows you to do so many things, you might want to consider using Keep. Now, for those of you who joined early, I asked this poll once before, but this is your chance to vote again and let me know if you're interested in learning more about automation. But here's something that's even better than that. If you act before April 30th, you can save 47% off of Keep and get your first month free. If you go to thecountessgroup.com/keep, thecountessgroup.com/keep. So my question for you is, what will your 2020 look like if you don't do anything different than you did last year? You know, given the current situation, how, you know, people are really struggling to keep things going. You may find it difficult to keep sales up, right? I know a lot of people are in that situation. So think about this. I've got 3 actions for you to do this week. And maybe your week starts on Saturday, so you have a whole week to go. We're presenting this live on a Saturday. You may be watching the replay on another day of the week, but you've got 3 actions to do this week. Number 1 is review your marketing. Let me know if it's delivering the results that you need to succeed. Number 2, schedule a consultation with me. If you haven't already scheduled a free consult, go ahead and sign up for our events. By the way, we have a new meeting calendar up on our website. You might want to check that out. And number 3, sign up for the tools that will help you grow your business. All right, I'm ready to go to Q&A. If you're not sure where the Q&A button is, or if it's hidden, just move your mouse down to the bottom of the screen. And when you do that, that will reveal the Q&A and the chat boxes. My name's Ken Countess. I'm Managing Director of the Countess Group. We help businesses just like yours gain an unfair advantage over your competition. We're full service. We can handle just about anything you need to market your business. Why would you hire us? It's because we're a team of over 30 people with over 40 years of marketing expertise, and we can coach you or we can do it for you. My ask is that you share the emails you get from me and share my social media posts and like my social pages. That will increase your own exposure as well. And finally, make sure that you take time to absorb and share and practice the information that you've seen today. And call me if you have any questions. Hey, we'll all get through this challenging time by working together. So let's go to Q&A, and while we do that, I'll put up our website URL where you can find replays, upcoming events, free trials. You can schedule a consultation and more. Connect with me on social media. If you're not already doing it, we are on Facebook, LinkedIn, Twitter, Pinterest, YouTube, just about any place you might find yourself on social, you'll find us there too. And until April 30th, every single morning, Saturdays and Sundays included, we're presenting half-hour webinars that start at 11:30 in the morning, U.S. Eastern Time. Replays can be found on thecountessgroup.com and also on our YouTube channel, which, if you haven't done it already, I'd encourage you to subscribe to the YouTube channel. You'll find the video replays there first. So when you get to YouTube and you go to our page where there are over 150 videos already, just click that red subscribe button and you'll get alerted when we have a new webinar up there or a new video up there. But either way, make sure you sign up to attend our webinars by going to our website, thecountessgroup.com, and you'll see the calendar of upcoming events there as well. I want to thank you for joining me today, and I look forward to having you attend our next session. So join us again soon. Bye for now.